The mausoleum at Halicarnassus turned into a tomb constructed among 353 and 350 BC in Halicarnassus, Gift Badrum, Turkey, for Mausolus, a local Anatolian from Caria and a satrap with inside the Achaemenid Empire, and his sister spouse Artemisia II of Caria. The shape turned into designed with the aid of using the Greek architects Satyros and Pythius of Priene. The mausoleum turned into about 45 m, 148 feet, in height, and the four aspects had been decorated with sculptural reliefs, every created with the aid of using one in all four Greek sculptors, Leochares, Bryaxis, Scopas of Paris, and Timotheus. Coinage of Mausolus. Head of Apollo facing forward / Zeus Labrandos standing, legend. c. 376-353 BC. Artemisia and Mausolus dominated from Halicarnassus over the encompassing territory for 24 years. The ruins of the mausoleum at Halicarnassus. Mausolus determined to construct a brand new capital, one as secure from seas because it turned into brilliant to be seen. He selected the metropolis of Halicarnassus. Artemisia and Mausolus spent massive quantities of tax cash to decorate the metropolis. They commissioned statues, temples and homes of glowing marble. In 353 BC, Mausolus died, leaving Artemisia to rule alone. Artemisia lived for most effective years after the dying of her husband. The urns with their ashes have been located with inside the but unfinished tomb. Construction of the mausoleum. The tomb turned into erected on a hill overlooking the city. The entire shape sat in an enclosed courtyard. At the middle of the courtyard turned into a stone platform on which the tomb sat. A stairway flanked by a way of means of stone lions brought about the pinnacle of the platform, which bore alongside its outer partitions many statues of gods and goddesses. At every corner, stone warriors installed on horseback guarded the tomb. At the middle of the platform, the marble tomb rose as a rectangular tapering block to 1-0.33 of the mausoleum's 45 m, 148 feet, height. History. Colossal statues of a person and a lady from the mausoleum at Halicarnassus, historically recognized as Mausolos and Artemisia II, round 350 BC, British Museum. Modern historians have talked about that years might now no longer be sufficient time to enhance and construct such an extravagant building. Therefore, it's far believed that creation turned into began with the aid of using Mausolus earlier than his demise or endured with the aid of using the following leaders. This monument changed into ranked the seventh surprise of the sector through the ancients, now no longer due to its length or power however due to the splendor of its layout and the way it changed into adorned with sculpture or ornaments. Jar of Xerxes I from the mausoleum at Halicarnassus. Detail of the inscription in Egyptian, the Super King Xerxes. A jar in calcite or alabaster, an alabastron, with the quadrilingual signature of Achaemenid ruler Xerxes I, dominated 486-465 BC, turned into found with inside the ruins of the mausoleum, on the foot of the western staircase. The vase includes an inscription in Old Persian, Egyptian, Babylonian, and Elamite. Discovery and excavation. An actress plays a play in the front of statues from the mausoleum at Halicarnassus. Room 21 The British Museum, London. In the 19th century a British consul received numerous of the statues from Badrum Castle, those now live with inside the British Museum. In 1852 the British Museum dispatched the archaeologist Charles Thomas Newton to look for extra stays of the mausoleum. He had a hard job. He did now no longer realize the precise area of the tomb, and the value of purchasing up all of the small parcels of land with inside the region to search for it might have been astronomical. Instead Newton studied the money owed of historic writers like Pliny to acquire the approximate length and area of the memorial, then offered a plot of land with inside the maximum in all likelihood area. Digging down, Newton explored the encircling region via tunnels he dug below the encircling plots. He became capable of discover a few walls, a staircase, and eventually 3 of the corners of the foundation. With this knowledge, Newton became capable of decide which plots of land he had to buy. Newton then excavated the website online and observed sections of the reliefs that adorned the wall of the constructing and quantities of the stepped roof. Also found become a damaged stone chariot wheel a few 2 m, 6 feet 7 in diameter, which got here from the sculpture at the mausoleum's roof. Finally, He observed the statues of Mausoleum and Artemisia that had stood on the top of the constructing. In October 1857, Newton carried blocks of marble from this website online with the aid of using HMS Supply and landed them in Malta. These blocks have been used for the development of a brand new dock in Malta for the Royal Navy. Today this dock is understood at Dock Number 1 in KwuY, however the constructing blocks are hidden from view, submerged in Dockyard Creek inside the Grand Harbour.